I want to play my children's card games in America, man. I gotta play them.
You're pretty much going to play them. Don't worry. Don't fret. Don't fret. Except it just won't be Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh.
It'll be something else.
It won't be a children's card game. It'll be some other kind of card game. Ryan, do you know how hard it is for adults to not play a children's card game? It's super hard.
You're telling me I'm like 2 years sober on Magic.
Like, here's the funny thing. I never really got into Magic super hard. Like, I think the game is cool itself, but I just never got into it.
Oh my god,
But
it's fucking amazing.
I wasn't into it super hard, but I had friends that were, and I am real susceptible to peer pressure, so I've spent money on this fucking game.
That explains
Magazine.
why you're talking and getting Dark Souls 3.
Right.
That explains everything.
Ryan,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yes. In case y'all haven't caught on, I am pretty susceptible to peer pressure.
Ryan, don't worry though, mate. I was also put into peer pressure to play Magic. Is that how all people start playing fucking Magic the Gathering? Was it all just peer pressure?
It's possible.
See, I got peer pressure into playing, I'm like, fuck it, I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's like
The only card games that I ended up playing was like the Digimon card game, and I only played that with my mom because I was lame in middle school and high school.
Oh.
I didn't have friends. At least not anybody who was interested in gaming.
Aaron, you can have my friends. They all suck anyway.
oh man, fuck you too.
Hey,
Max, you're not really a friend. You're more like a brother. You just chill.
Yay.
Oh, good save.
Good save. And you know what? With honor, we've dueled and shit.
Yep.
Oh my god.
But we put our faith in the heart of the cards, no matter what.
Okay.
Let the games begin.
Okay.
There's a whole song here somewhere. So going on from that was a shorter article discussion than I thought it was going to be. Whatever, it's fine. So speaking of dueling, though, did you guys know you can dual wield things now in Minecraft?
What?
Get the fuck! Oh my god.
nice.
Yeah.
No.
So, Ryan, did you ever play Minecraft?
Here's the thing. I never really got into it. I mean, I definitely see the appeal, but I never got into Legos as a kid. Like, I wasn't a huge, like, oh my god, I have to build this crazy shit out of Legos person. So Minecraft didn't have the same pull as it did for me. I feel like Minecraft is like Legos for adults.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I definitely spend more time building shit than I do, like, doing the actual game part of the game.
Yeah, like, dude, I fucking loved Legos growing up, so that's probably why. So, but like dual wielding, that's.
I don't get it. Dual wielding? Why? Why?
Well, as I've seen in the game before, they've added a new item called shields, so you can actually use a shield and a sword effectively. But on top of that, too, you can have a pickaxe in one hand and a torch in the other, so you can actually light where you're going while you're mining.
That makes sense.
Which is something you couldn't do before.
That makes sense, but the idea of going so deep into the combat aspect of this building game,
they actually call it combat update.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. I mean, like, granted, my opinion means very little since I don't play this game, but I would think that the game, which started out as pretty much you get a virtual sandbox and can build just about anything your heart desires.
Well, let me ask you something, Ryan. Let me ask you something. So, you never got into this game, but do you still have it, like, access to it?
No.
Okay.
I
was going to say, because if I made a map, that wasn't necessarily anything you had to do stuff with, but it was just like a challenge map or something that you had to, like, you know, fight your way through or play through. Like an adventure map, yeah. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Something that's already built for you to kind of go through and fuck around in?
I would give it a shot, but there are other games that do that better, I feel like. I feel like all the other RPGs are like I can go play Dark Souls and do that and fucking phenomenally. Whereas Minecraft started out as one thing where you got to build pretty much anything that you can imagine, and it was great at that. And then it decided to kind of branch out into the whole RPG aspect. So dual wielding is just a little too far off its original kilter. For me, at least.
Well, like, I mean, when it comes to adventure maps, there's a Diablo adventure map that me and my friends played through.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty fun, actually.
I don't know. Honestly, I just don't know. I just don't know. I've never gotten into it, so.
I mean, it's kind of like me in CSGO. I want somebody else to get into CSGO, but nobody gets into CSGO.
Yeah, that's like me and Brandon Sanderson books. I only have one friend that's into Brandon Sanderson, like into it like I am. I'm trying to get Ziggy into it, but it's not his particular cup of tea. He's interested, but he's not like raving as much as I am. I only have one friend who does that as much as I do.
I've never actually read a Brandon.
And you need to check Brandon Sanderson out. It's so good. It's so fucking good.
What would be your suggested book to read first?
To begin, okay, I figured this out because I fucked up with Ziggy and I gave him the biggest book that he wrote to start. That's wrong. That was
That's a bad idea.
incorrect. I apologize. That was incorrect, and I apologize to him for that. I would recommend starting on a book called The Emperor's Soul. It's a novella. It's about 120 pages, so you can bang that out in a day. It's Brandon Sanderson condensed. He world builds, he makes up crazy ass magic systems, and he does a lot of really cool like character development and like storytelling through characters. And The Emperor's Soul just kind of condenses that all into 120 pages. If you read The Emperor's Soul and like it, then I can tell you some more books that you should check out, because the majority of his books take place in the same multiverse. And as the books continue, shit starts overlapping, and you start realizing that there are people that are actually traveling in between these planets doing crazy shit, and it's so cool. And I swear to God, I need somebody to be as into this as I am. So just check out The Emperor.
It sounds really cool, so I'll probably actually get into it at one point.
Yeah, just check out The Emperor's Soul. If you don't like it, that's cool. It's not for everybody. But The Emperor's Soul should be enough of a morsel to kind of hook you. And then I can give you some more recommendations.
Okay, sweet.
Not to take you entirely off topic again, Aaron.
Oh, no, that's fine. I mean, you know, clearly we're not all playing Minecraft, so I'm not going to be opposed to that.
It's the vodka, Aaron. I'm so sorry.
The vodka's talking right now.
What kind
The
of
vodka is
what kind
taking
of
me
vodka?
off. It's New Amsterdam.
Cool. So yeah, going back to Minecraft real quick, you can do a lot of different things. You can do wield swords, you can do wield shields and sword, you can do wield all the pickaxe and the torch. But you know what you can't do wield in this game, Ryan?
What's that?
What's this?
You can't do wield razors from Dollar Shave Club.
Oh my god.
Good. Well done. Well played. Well played.
You know,
Although I would love to see someone dual wield razors.
that'd be pretty fucking sick.
That'd be pretty fucking cool.
You know,
Like-
if Chicago trip becomes a thing, I'm just gonna jump through the window dual wielding razors.
I hope you do. I hope you do. I want to see it. But yeah, I haven't done a segue in a while, so I had to warm up a little bit. Glad I got that out of my system. But yeah, if you want some razors, you should go to dollarshaveclub.com/evac station for only a few dollars a month. A few dollars a month! Like, that's as much as you spend on candy, probably. You can actually get razors sent right to your door. You don't have to go to the store, you don't have to put on pants, you don't have to even deal with that crabby old bitch at the counter who's like, listen, I can't deal with you right now. I gotta deal with this guy first, he's got his checks here, and they're bouncing all over the place. No, you just go on in to the website, again, dollarshaveclub.com/evac station, and put in your order, sent to you. They're going to be nice. You can get them every month, too. 4 razors a month, that's like 1 a week. It's great. You don't ever run out. Max, can you think of a better deal than that?
Give me a minute. Not unless you bring back a dime a novel. back from the early 20th century, but I don't think that's going to fucking happen. So no, not.
Those writers are asking for too much money, I think.
So therefore, no, there's no better deals in the world.
No better deal in the world. Ryan, let me ask you, where would you go to get some quality razors?
If I were to use actual razors, I would definitely be hitting up Dollar Shave Club, of course.
Yep, Dollar Shave Club.com/evac station.
Actually, I did finally sign up for Dollar Shave Club yesterday.
Oh, nice.
So I will be getting my Dollar Shave Club package in the mail eventually.
You know what? When you get it, you should actually film you using it, just so you could be like, "Yeah, this is Dollar Shave Club right here, guys." An unboxing video. I'm gonna show all of it to you.
I'll fucking do it. You'll see a Dollar Shave Club review on the evac station eventually.
It'll be the best thing ever, probably.
Yeah, sure it will.
He doesn't believe me. He doesn't believe me at all. I'm sad now.
No. I'm gonna stay skeptical until I try the goddamn razors. And you know what? If I say on the video and then say on the podcast, these are the best goddamn razors I've ever used, you can make fun of me on the podcast about it.
I believe that they're really good razors, and I would use them if I actually used razors to shave.
What do you use to shave then? Do you?
The thing about my facial hair is that it's super curly, so if I use a razor, then my face breaks out really bad. And it's no good. So I use a mixture that's kind of like Nair for your face. I really hate that comparison, but it's the best one I can give you.
Okay.
Yeah, and it smells god awful, but it leaves my face silky smooth.
So Ryan, let me ask you something.
Oh, yeah, I said that on the internet. God damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, Aaron. What would you like to say to me?
So Ryan, why the fuck was the Flash fighting street sharks last week? I want to know that. What the fuck is going on?
Fucking King Shark. That shit's real.
I'm confused for a second here. This is a little off topic here. So Max, I'm noticing that the time for the stream is 12 minutes now.
What?
What?
I'm thinking the stream might have stopped at some point and no one noticed, and now we're at 12 minutes. Let me see what's going on here. Hang on.
No way.
What?
So yeah, we got 54 minutes in, and then it stopped, and now we're at 12 minutes again.
What the hell?
What? Why?
I don't know.
What is this?
I'm a little perplexed, honestly.
So am I, because I don't remember this happening. I didn't click my buttons.
Huh. I mean, unless the connection lagged out, and then you just restarted once after a little bit.
Motherfucker.
Well, that's a little weird, but you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. It's fine.
Sorry, guys.
It's better than it's better than it's better than 5 2-minute podcasts we did that one time. That was fucking weird.
Was that
just a little bit.
That happened?
What?
Was that a thing that happened?
When Nicole tried recording a month or two back, there was a bunch of connection issues, and she could not get a podcast to last more than a minute.
Ooh.
It was pretty rough.
That is no good. No bueno.
A little bit.
Man, stop fucking spoiling shows for me, Tumblr. I love you. Stop it.
But anyway, yeah, so Street Sharks.
Yeah, no, Street Shark was real. So the official character name is King Shark. It is one Street Shark. But yeah, he was. If this is strictly for those who are actually keeping up with Arrow, Street Shark, King Shark. Jesus Christ, man! See, Aaron, you got me fucking up. King Shark was sent over from Earth 2 by the menacing Zoom, who is actually a shit ton scarier than his name suggests. But he was sent over from a parallel Earth to try and kill the Flash. Now, the Flash and his team were going around sealing all of the breaches that had formed between Earth 1 Earth 2, and in last week's episode, King Shark was the very last guy from Earth 2 that he had to put away. So that's why he had to fight him. That's why he was fighting fucking Street Shark. King Shark! God damn it. Fuck! Aaron!
That's really the only reason I brought up, so I want to see how easy it would be to mess him up.
God damn it, Aaron! There's a name! He has a fucking name! It's King Shark!
I thought he was a street shark.
He
was a shark on the street.
He was a shark on the street wearing pants. He was a fucking street shark. Yes, he was a swole ass dude that was half man, half shark. It was a real thing. It was a real thing. The parallel to Street Sharks was fully apparent, but his actual super villain name is King Shark. So there you go.
The more you know.
And you were telling me the episode was pretty expensive too.
Yeah, when King Shark first arrived, he was on for a grand total of, I want to say, like 90 seconds, and they like went through shit tons of their budget just to get the 90 seconds of King Shark in that original episode, which I want to say, which was earlier in the season. I want to say it was somewhere around like episode 7.
It was like 6 or 7, yeah.
6 or 7, something like that. Don't quote me on that. It's somewhere around there. It's approximate.
I'm gonna quote.
But he showed up for like 90 seconds, and like it cost literal goo-gobs of money in order to animate that shit. So I was surprised and delighted to see that he got his own actual his own actual episode. I'm taking that as an indicator that The Flash is doing tremendously well in terms of viewers and popularity. Like once they did the trend, or not the trend, sorry. Once they did the two-part episode where they went to the other dimension, I feel like the ratings kind of skyrocketed. So they were like, well, fuck it. We can splurge on this episode. So here's fucking King Shark for 20 minutes.
You know, I am actually really happy to see that Flash is doing so good, because, you know, if you told me years ago Flash was going to be a popular character, I would not have expected that. Because, yeah. I mean, let's admit it here. As much as I love Flash, as much as you love Flash, not a lot of people give him the respect he deserves.
Now, here's the thing. I will admit, I did not know much about Flash before the show, and thus I was kind of a Flash hater. I was just like, he runs really fast, and okay. But as the show went on, and as I got schooled by my DC fandom friends, the Flash is one of the most broken fucking characters in comics.
Oh yeah,
ever, and I had no idea. And on top of that, the character of Barry Allen is pretty fucking cool, and I feel like they got the perfect guy to play him. And yeah, I'm definitely hooked. So I am one of those people that jumped on the bandwagon when the CW made the show. So thanks to Mark Guggenheim and all the guys over there at CW that are doing their fucking thing. Now just fix Arrow, and it will be okay.
So not a fan of Arrow then?
I love Arrow, but they're fucking with me at this point. And we should probably not get into this because my ship rage will flow onto the podcast, and it won't be good. I'll have to mop that shit up.
Well, we can't get into ship rage right now, because I know that would be Aaron's territory with a certain show that we can't talk about because Ryan has not caught up on it yet.
Damn, yeah, I blame Ryan right now because he mentioned Tumblr, and for the past 15 minutes I've been staring at Tumblr at that scene that makes me salty, and I'm really sad now. I blame you, Ryan.
I'm gonna catch up. I promise. I'm gonna catch up. I'm so behind. But
Tumblr's so mean.
Tumblr's fucking evil. I love my Tumblr. I love Tumblr.
Oh, I fucking... You know what? I'm on Tumblr, right? I fucking hate it. Because it's a whole bunch of fucking special snowflakes.
Man, don't talk that blasphemy.
dude.
God damn it.
There are a lot of quote-unquote special snowflakes on Tumblr.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm
Okay, good.
just saying.
So I don't know if any of you guys have seen this yet, but a new trailer dropped today for a movie that's kind of high profile. Have you heard about it yet?
A new trailer? Which one?
Is it the new Cool Cats trailer?
You're close.
I know Finding Dory came out.
That's the one.
Yay!
Oh, really?
It was so cute.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really hyped because I really actually do want to go see Finding Dory when it comes out.
I might have to check that out. That'll be interesting. How was it? I mean, what did you think of it, Aaron?
It's very interesting. I mean, the visuals still look as good as they did before. The plot, basically, from what I gather, is Dory is suddenly reminded of her home and her family. So she bolts off to go find him, leaving behind, what's his name? Is it Marty? Or Martin? Can't remember the other guy's name. Marlon?
Something like that. Who fucking knows?
The
For a
clownfish.
clownfish, he's not very funny.
Yeah. So she leaves behind the clownfish and just gets captured just like his son did. So he goes on the adventure by himself, which kind of feels weird because I feel like he needs to have someone with him. But we'll see how that goes. And he has to go help her because she's getting all sorts of fucking bullshit. So we'll see how that turns out. It looks interesting.
I liked it.
I'm hoping it's not a huge retread of the first movie, like some sequels tend to be. But we'll see. We'll see.
Interesting. Okay. Oh God.
Let's see. What else do I have here? This past Saturday, Saturday, was the 20th anniversary of Pokemon.
Yay! Wow.
I feel like an old piece of shit.
I'm fucking old.
So with that in mind, I thought maybe we could take a few minutes here before we end the podcast to discuss Pokemon things. Namely, what are some of your favorite Pokemon, Ryan? And what are some of your favorite games? And do you think Ash Ketchum is a loser and Gary Oak is the best?
Okay, I would say Red. I would say the protagonists from Red and Blue are fucking awesome. Ash Ketchum, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what the fuck he's still 12.
He's busy
He still hasn't mastered. He still hasn't become a goddamn Pokemon master yet.
Ryan, he's busy shoving donuts up Pikachu's asshole.
Like what the fuck? Like what the hell? Serious.
They're
But
the after sex donuts.
No, they're the sex
Alright.
donuts. There's no after about it.
no, Aaron. Stop, Stop that, you. But in reality, I can still look back and remember playing Pokemon Blue in my dad's car, trying to at night, trying to wait for the street lights to pass over so I can see the screen. And God, what was I fucking 6, 7 years old when that shit came out? So yeah, just great memories. It blows my mind that it's 20 years old.
I hear you, man. My first game that I ever owned was Pokemon Yellow, and fuck, dude, that was kind of my thing, dude. Just kind of weird to think that after all these years, it's being re-released and it's still as popular as it was back then.
Yeah. Man, I love it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Every now and again I have to just jump back into it to kind of just
relive the childhood.
But yeah.
So any games in the series that stick out to you as being the best ones of them?
I don't know.
No one ever was?
It's no one ever was. Yeah. Honestly, Pokemon's one of the very few series, in my opinion, that has consistently gotten better with each iteration. I remember I hadn't played Pokemon for a good long while, and then the last 2 games came out, And Shane and Nicole were super psyched about it because they're Pokemon fanatics and they love that shit. And I'm like, you know what? I mean, they're gonna get it. I might as well get it just to have fun with them. And I swear, I got flung headfirst into it, like all over again. It's so much fun, and it's gotten so immersive, and the story has become so amazing. Honestly, I think this latest one has been like the best.
It really
and
has.
When Pokemon, and when Pokemon Sun and Moon come out, I have no doubt that it will be even better. So, I mean, kudos to you, Nintendo, for. I mean, you struck gold, and it keeps on giving. It keeps on getting better.
So then, I guess to wrap up, then this question's open to everybody because I don't know if everyone can answer or not. But favorite Pokemon? Like, it doesn't have to be just one. Like, what are some of your top, 1, 3, 5? Like, however many you want to list off here.
Garchomp, all day, every day. The land shark, please.
Again with the shark.
Darkrai.
Darkrai?
Yeah.
He is pretty interesting. I like the lore behind him quite a bit.
Oh, I also like Charizard, but that seemed a bit too like.
Everyone likes Charizard.
That's classic. That's classic.
Liking Charizard's like putting on a tuxedo. It's classy. It's what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, it always works. It always works.
I'm always torn up between two of my favorites. One of my favorites is Hawlucha because I just love the fucking like luchador, like flying, fighting bird wrestler thing. It's really cool. Yeah. But if I'm gonna be completely honest, my favorite one, and I hate grass Pokemon with a passion. My favorite one though is my favorite one is Roserade because I just love how it looks like a little mini tuxedo mask. It's super cool.
That is pretty cool. I think my favorite is Ninetales just because I'm a crazy fox person, and Ninetales just has a really cool design.
Ninetales is real good. That's good stuff.
How many tails did
Kitsune!
How many tails was the fox from Naruto again?
That was also Ninetales.
9.
They're based off the same kind of like Japanese folklore.
It's like
okay, that's what I thought, but
which is always something kind of interesting when looking at different like anime and manga is how much of the lore they all borrow from the same like Japanese folklore.
Yeah. Which ironically, as we were talking about that, I just saw a picture of Naruto with Ninetales in his arms.
Man, Naruto. Yes, sir.
I missed Naruto when it didn't have a bunch of filler.
Yeah.
I recently looked up a list of how to watch Naruto and Naruto Shippuden by skipping all of the filler.
That's a good way to do it.
I mean, it was for a friend of mine. I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll give it to you. But I originally read the manga, which was why.
Yeah, I was gonna say the manga is definitely the way to skip all the filler because it's like literally the story. It's super good.
Yep.
Well, okay, it won't say super good, but it's adequate. I would say that Ninja War really kind of slogged after a while.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. It's very true.
Like, how many years were they stuck on that arc? Because I cannot remember.
On which arc? I'm sorry.
The entire war, like from when they first fought, like the undead the undead ninjas to when they fought Kagura.
Oh shit! Yeah, that they dragged that. Drug.
That was years.
Drugged. They dragged that fight out for a while. I don't think it went for years.
No, I think it went for at least 2 years.
Now here's the thing. Like I said, I read the manga, so I didn't see.
Oh no, I'm talking about the manga too.
The anime. They didn't drag the actual war out for years.
They did.
They did not drag the war out for years.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm looking it up.
Like months. Yes.
No. So you gotta remember, each chapter is released 1 week at a time, and there's also weeks where they're down. So I'm gonna look it up real quick to see when the first actual chapter for the war started and when the last one ended. The last one is 700.
That's fine.
So we know.
I don't think.
So we know where it ends.
It was years.
No, it's years. So let's see. Where am I gonna go? Everyone's leave. weak point, Blade of Hatred. I'm trying to find where it's going to be at. Okay, Shinobi Alliance no Jutsu is at least where it starts. Or close to it. Okay, no, because that is where Obito is already revealed. So it's back a little further. Let's see. Kabuto the Doctor, that's when we find out about his backstory, so that's even further back. Eyes versus Beast, is that it? Let's see. I have no idea what the fuck's going on in this chapter. I like how we're listening to me to look at like manga just to see what happens.
Well, I mean, I'm waiting with bated breath.
So we're still in it. We're still in it at chapter. Where am I at? At chapter 566. We're still technically in the war. Yes.
Wow.
Out of 700.
Shit. Wow.
Ryan's starting to sweat a little bit. Okay. Okay. Chapter 515, literally titled "The War Begins."
Wow.
515.
Right.
515. And according to mangain.me, that was released in October 10th of 2011.
And when did 700 come out?
The final chapter was released November 6th, 2014.
Fucking hell! Are you kidding?
Yep. That is a 3-year story arc.
Oh my, you just blew my fucking mind. Oh my god!
That is the biggest slog in writing I've ever seen.
Holy shit. I mean, a lot of shit happened in there.
Oh yeah, a lot of shit happened.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, god damn. And also, of course, you know, they like to do
flashbacks and all that.
Flashbacks and shit. Like, these two characters meet on the battlefield.
Now
let's take 4 episodes to talk about where they met beforehand and how this is gonna play out in the fight. Now let's take 5 more episodes for the fight. Let's do it. Yeah.
Now I will admit that yes, there are a lot of like smaller arcs within the entire war arc, like Naruto's training and the Kakashi versus Obito and the final fight with Sasuke and Naruto versus whatever that bitch's name was. So there's a lot of like smaller like sub arcs within the big arc. But you have to admit, a 3-year-long manga story arc is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. One Piece is up there too.
No, I will fight you on that because One Piece is is the best fucking manga, and the story is continually growing, and it's just it constantly gets better, and it's still telling amazing stories. It's not just rehashing the same old shit. They're actually telling a grand epic with One Piece. I'll fight you on that one.
I'm actually kind of conflicted now because I've been debating whether I should actually pick up One Piece or not.
One Piece is so good. Honest to God.
See, I can't get into it. I just can't get into it.
One Piece is. I was introduced into One Piece when I was in college. So yeah. One Piece. Get into that shit. Read the manga.
Okay.
The manga's.
I'll try the manga first before I commit to an anime.
Yeah,
I usually do.
Read the manga. That should, because I tell you what, I was vehemently against One Piece because I was so into swordsmen at that time, and the idea of a guy who wielded a sword in his mouth was just aggravating and just bullshit to me, and I laughed at that character. And my friend said, man, just read the manga. And the first time I saw Zoro, the three sword styled swordsman fight, I never laughed at Zoro again. Zoro's fucking spooky.
See, that kind of reminds me of the character.
Zoro's fucking.
That reminds me of the character from Naruto, though, Killer Bee. I fucking love his 8-sword bullshit. That's hilariously awesome.
But see, I can still laugh at Killer Bee. Like
you're supposed to though.
Yeah, but no. What I'm saying is that Zoro still has some comedy to him, but when the swords are drawn, shit just got real. Because, goddamn,
So basically,
Zoro was fucking
basically he's a Murakenchen.
Pretty much, yeah. Zoro is the first mate of the pirate crew, and it's a point of contention when people see how strong Zoro is. They're like, "Holy shit! How powerful is the captain? If this guy is that goddamn strong and he answers to somebody else, holy fuck!" So, oh man, please read One Piece. Please. Read
all right, Ryan. Because you have pushed so hard, I will give it a read.
It's real. It's real cool. Just give it a shot.
I refuse to read Bleach, though. Fuck Bleach.
Nah, you don't have to read Bleach. You don't have to read Bleach.
I'm sure someone out there like, but Bleach is so good. I'm like, fuck you. Bleach is shit.
For all you guys out there in the interwebs that love Bleach, I understand. I still read Bleach because the 7-year-old in me wants to see the next fight and wants to see who releases their fucking Bankai next. I mean, but as far as story goes, guys, story is just bad.
What I really need to do, though, is get back into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I got out of it so quick, and I got to get back in.
I haven't actually picked that up.
I've heard nothing but great recommendations for it. I started with the first story arc where it's like old JoJo versus what's his name? Dio, and the art style is a little dated. But I hear it gets much better when you get to like Stardust, whatever that's called, like the newer versions. I'm like, okay. So I think I might skip ahead or a little bit because I feel like I might enjoy it more once I get to the part that they actually have the stands and the part that everyone talks about, the parts that everyone likes. But we'll see.
All right.
So yeah, we got a little off topic at that part there.
Yeah, holy shit.
So I guess with that, we should probably wrap up then, you think?
Yeah.
Alright. So, thank you for joining us on our 2-part podcast, part 2 right now, where we're wrapping up the podcast. So, if you enjoyed the video and want to talk to us more about anime, Pokemon, Street Sharks, whatever you want to talk about, be sure to subscribe to us here at e-vac Station on YouTube. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, our Steam page, and also dollarshaveclub.com/evac Station, because razors are great. Tune in again next week. We'll probably be having Nicole here to run the show because something will happen where I will be dead. So,
No! Too many people have already died. My fandoms hate me. Don't take somebody else away. It's so salty.
So I feel like you're spoiling it for Ryan there now.
I'm gonna watch the fucking show. I'm gonna watch it.
Fucking watch it.
Ryan, you have homework this week. I'll read fucking One Piece. You have to watch the rest of Ruby though.
All right.
I think we have our homework assignments. Aaron, you I don't know. You get.
I'm gonna continue being salty.
No. You have to get a 3DS now so you can play Pokemon with us.
Oh god, I can't even get a fucking Wii U.
3DS is cheaper though.
Yeah, and I'm also trying to buy a place.
She is buying a house, so she has an adult project.
Think of the home value that'll be increased with a game console now. People are like, oh man, there's entertainment in this house. We got to go there now.
Because I'm not entertaining enough. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, you're adding more entertainment to the mix.
He said that. I didn't say that. Shit. You're entertaining to me, Aaron.
Oh, thank you.
Way to throw me under the bus, man.
Ryan and I have to stand up for each other.
So once again, if you want to see Nicole next week, make sure you raise your hands and give her your energy today because she needs it to fight Gillette. And we'll see you again next week for more of our fucking bullshit and shit. Kenpachi, you have anything you want to add?
I am Kenpachi Ramasama, and I hope you enjoyed the Civ 5 gameplay of Rome just completely being assholes to their neighbors.
Fucking Rome.
Oh.
Wait, aren't you in Japan?
I thought you were playing Japan.
I'm playing as Japan, but Rome is my ally, and so is Berlin, or Germany. And they've been...
Acts of awesome right there.
And they've been just being complete assholes to Russia, which causes Russia, England, and America to be complete assholes to me. Also, if you can't tell that I'm trying to recreate Hetalia in fucking Civ 5. So basically they're stealing all my technology shit now.
I mean, everyone steals from Japan, so that makes sense.
Fucking...
So yeah.
Thanks, birds.
So we'll see you again next week for more shenanigans. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Boy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.